Hey everybody, welcome back to Expedition Edge. We're here at the John Wayne Marina in Sequim, Washington. Yes, that John Wayne from the Old West. This marina is due to his vision and the donation of the land. But this video is not about cowboys. Right across the bay is Victoria Island, and specifically Cadborough Bay. Yes, that Cadborough Bay where Caddy got his name. In the 1900s, Washington's coast was very important for whaling, for oils and meats. And in 1937, in October, a whale was caught and brought to Cadborough Bay. And when the processing began, they found a strange creature inside the whale with a horse-like head, two front flippers, a fluke tail, and very reptilian-like. Cadborosaurus has been spotted between Oregon and Alaska, but most of all sightings happen right here in the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Welcome to Lake Quinault. On the western coast of Washington and along the shores of the Salish Sea lives many Native American tribes, all of which have legends of the great sea serpents. And let's get it straight. The scientific world will be quick to call upon animals like the oarfish as misidentification. Exactly like the arguments of misidentification in the Sasquatch world. Bears and oarfish are not what we are seeing. The natives are 100% aware of oarfish. Up in Nia Bay, the Makah people, they have legends of the king of salmon. So they're specifically talking about oarfish. 25,000 years ago, woolly mammoths, rhinos, caribou, and mammoths roamed right here alongside the indigenous peoples. These same glaciers plowed the land, creating rolling terrain and scraping out both Lake Quinault and Lake Crescent. The Quinault Indian Nation tribes have been right here forever. They were using the Enchanted Valley and Lake Quinault since mastodon were foraging here. There have been sightings in Lake Quinault since the beginning. The legends of Cadborosaurus or Caddy have captured the imagination of those living along the Pacific Northwest coast for generations. This elusive sea serpent is similar in description as so many lake monsters all over the world, such as the Seneca monster, Champlain Lake or Champ, Ogopogo right out of Lake Okanagan. This brings me to where we are today. My hypothesis. In 2001 on History Channel, we caught a glimpse of a group of caddy being chased by a beluga whale. Cadborosaurus needs a sanctuary for its young. This animal probably swims up the 69-mile river that connects the Quinault River through the Enchanted Valley right into Lake Quinault. It looks small now, but during the winter, during the winter storms, I guess I meant to say, and then again during the spring runoff, these rivers will fill up over these banks that we're currently standing on. And they're filled with sediment. That sediment makes these waters unseeable, and that gives perfect camo for the fish swimming in, and probably Cadborosaurus. And that's why this is a good place to start our Cadborosaurus search. To bring our theory to life, we will immerse ourselves in extensive research. We're going to look at historical records, local folklore. We'll look into local Quinault tribe member stories, and then again, the fishermen's stories, and see if we can't bring these accounts and build a behavioral profile of the Cadborosaurus. All right, guys. So we have collected some technology. We've got our cameras, we have our thermals, we have our underwater Cadborosaurus trap that we made, and equipped with this technology, we are going to embark on a series of expeditions, both here to Lake Quinault and to Lake Crescent, the surrounding areas, and we're going to deploy this technology at key strategic locations and see if we can't find some Cadborosaurus activity. As we embark on this quest, we are committed to documenting every aspect of our journey. We will meticulously record our observations, our encounters, and any evidence that we collect. This journey is not just about finding evidence of Caddy's existence, but also about exploring the rich history and folklore of the Pacific Northwest and the enduring bond between human beings and the natural world. When it's calm out like this, these are the perfect times. Now when we're looking for lake monsters, Cadborosaurus, you gotta imagine Cadborosaurus' head is not much bigger than a football. And he's only gonna barely come up for air. So when it's calm like this, you have the best chance of seeing him. The reason why Cadborosaurus isn't more popular is because, one, he's quite small, really, when it comes to being in the ocean. Secondly, when he uses these lakes, Lake Quinault, Lake Crescent, there's very few people around these lakes. These lakes are, well, Lake Quinault is owned by the Quinault Indian Nations tribes and is a private lake. Lake Crescent is part of the Olympic National Park and is also private. So there are very few homes around these lakes and very few people to actually witness any Cadboro activity if it was in here.